We're back in Cyberpunk 2077 on the PC. Be sure to like the video, subscribing is great as well. So until now, I've only been enjoying the magic of Cyberpunk on the PS5, on the Series X, on the Series S, and at one point, I guess, the Xbox One as well. But now I'm diving into the magic that is Cyberpunk on PC. So we've got the RTX 4090 with an i9 13900K. Taking a look at the game running at, well, max settings, 4K. We've got DLSS at performance mode with psycho level ray tracing features, which is crazy. So we're going to be showing those all off here so you can kind of see how that's all running and how it's all playing. Just so you can get an idea of it in action. There is AMD Fidelity FX if you'd like to go with that particular option instead. We got a field of view. We've got just tons of different visual settings. Everything I've got maxed out. Ultra, Psycho, Super High, Ultra, God tier. You know, all that kind of good stuff. Ray tracing max. Psycho ray tracing. So ray tracing like reflections, sun shadows, lighting. It's insanity, honestly, and what we're getting is like between 70 to 80 FPS. I have noticed for like recording on top of this though, it does seem to like kind of impact a frame or two here or there. Just keep that in mind, but you know, it's pretty awesome. I mean, you're getting a really smooth option, and then when you turn it off, like the ray tracing effects, you can get up to like 120. With that kind of stuff off and whatnot. If you do turn off like the DLSS, that drops you down to like 45 kind of FPS and stuff. So we'll be showing that all off during the video and over the course of this, so you can kind of see, some of the stuff in action and get an idea of it. And yeah, I really love Cyberpunk. It's always fun to dive into it, and it is quite gorgeous when you are running with all these great settings. The crowd density too feels a lot better as well, which is kind of interesting on the PC side of things. I don't have any mods installed, in case you are wondering. I just wanted the, I guess, vanilla sort of version of the game, just to take a look at performance and everything like that, because I imagine mods might impact that element to a degree in regards to like how it's running, how it's performing. So yeah, we're going to take a look at it. One major thing I did notice that's really disappointing for the ray traced reflections is that there's no character ray tracing. I did see that there were some mods that can do that, but yeah, it's really weird. Like everything else environmentally, kind of gets ray traced, and you should, later on we're going to show off the cars. Oh, the car reflections, just stunning actually. And it takes a second for the world to kind of generate too, in regards to like when you switch different modes and stuff. It takes a second for everything to catch up. So if you're wondering for frames and stuff, it just, yeah, anyways. Yeah, it's really weird that your character isn't ray trace reflected. I don't understand why that's not present. It just kind of makes it feel like, obviously the cool thing about ray tracing is it's a perfect reflection or a perfect shadow, or it's a perfect representation of the world through these particular properties. And when you've got something, like reflections that you're doing, and you see like the beautiful cityscape reflecting majestically off of a Porsche, or the lights and the advertisements and everything is illuminated in such a beautiful, realistic way, and then your character's not there. It's weird. It's genuinely weird. I don't understand it. It makes no sense to me. I can't believe that is not a thing. So for me, that is the major drawback that I've seen from having this stuff. Because, I mean, if you're having all these other ray tracing features, it's literally just stupid not to have your character reflect. Seriously, I don't understand. I really genuinely am, like, stuck as to why that is the situation in this one. Because it's like, I want to see my character, like, reflecting and running around. And, you should be able to look at a car window and be like, wow, there's my character kind of there. It's a silly thing, sure, but if the whole point of losing all of this performance to get ray tracing effects is to make it realistic, and that's like a big part of it, because it takes you out of the world that you are in. And I know it's a weird fixation point, but literally it just drove me crazy. I'm like, you've got all these cool effects, you got this gorgeous, beautiful world that's the cyberpunk world of my dreams kind of alive here and detailed. And my character's, like, not in any of the reflections. It's like, what? It's just bizarre, but I think we're gonna get to the point where we're showing off the car. Oh no, we're doing a quest here, and then we're just gonna leave, and we're gonna show off the car, the reflections on the car. Oh man, because this is a cool place right here. It's a very, very reflective set of, like, just environment and stuff like that. Like, I think already, coming from the console perspective, you've got an environment that is already really done, or really well done with reflections, even outside of, getting those ray traced options on the PC side of things, because on console you don't get, you don't get it like you do with PC, which is pretty, interesting. But yeah, what a bummer that your character's not reflected. Also, looking at the other cars and stuff, the way they do like reflections off the vehicles is majestic. Oh, seriously. I was trying to find one of my cars, and it's like this save I have here, for whatever reason, my cloud save is like really outdated compared to my Series X save, where I'm like 50-something, level 50-something. So it's just bizarre, but I was trying to find, like, I have like a quarter of the cars I have on my main profile. But, like, look at that! And yeah, you can see, like, the people walking by and stuff, but your character isn't shown. It's, you get what I'm saying, though? Like, cars driving by, you can see the reflections on, like, the metallic surfaces. Like, this Porsche's gorgeous. Like, look at the reflections and the lights. I'm doing, like, a car show here. And there's so much detail in the environment. And it's like, where are you? Apparently not in this world. But yeah, this is really pretty. And again, it's like, it's an environmental thing. It probably sounds really silly to people, but this is the whole point of it with psycho level ray tracing, is to be like, to the max, to the whoo. And then it's just, it doesn't feel to the max. They need to push this harder. But yeah, we're going to drive around a bit. Still have weird traffic things in this game that's really buggy and stuff. I think there's lots of things about this one that's a bit odd, but like, there's like a later part where you're gonna see me like get out of my vehicle when there's no traffic, and all of a sudden as soon as I get out of the vehicle there's just tons of traffic. It's like, what? But yeah, just, this car isn't even necessarily the best for it. When you get like certain cars that have like all reflective all around like the whole outside, because it's cyberpunk, right? So the futuristic style and some of the cars are really, really shiny and stuff, and it's just, it looks crazy. This whole game looks beautiful, though. It's really nice sitting here playing it on PC for a bit and being like, wow, blown away by the world and the environment. It's just like the fidelity increase is not what I am used to either. What a step up to. Oh, this is a pretty game. Oh, yeah, seriously, like, I've always wanted, when I say cyberpunk game of my dreams, I always wanted a game like this, and oh, they definitely did deliver on that in regards to the environments and stuff like that. It's quite a place. It certainly is. Yeah, you see, like, characters not even, it just drives me crazy that your character doesn't show up on the reflective elements of it. It's just, I don't understand that. But we're gonna shoot some things, we're gonna go and do some other stuff. Yeah, the whole point of this was just kind of be like, hey, it was cool to check it out, kind of take a look at it on the 4090 and stuff like that. This is kind of like a big, I think, showcase for what, my graphics card and everything can do, which is kind of something I've been waiting for. I mean, we've played a few different games on the 4090, obviously, thus far, but it's mostly just been like a video rendering monster for me. So, it's nice to, have a game that's kind of showcasing what it can do, what it has to offer. But yeah, as you can tell, like, performance and stuff like that, no problem. It's got all this stuff maxed out in that, and that's fantastic. And of course, obviously, with the magic of DLSS there, that's a big part of it too. Making sure that we get these advancements, but we keep that performance, we keep that quality. That's really what matters. So, pretty awesome. But we're gonna go and we're gonna travel to a little bit of a different area. We're gonna head towards the outback, and we're gonna do a cool we're gonna kill some people, and then we're gonna do a cool drive back into the city to show off more reflections and more of the world and the scope of it and the environment and everything like that, as it's just such a pretty game. But those are all the details I really have at this point, and I'm sure I will be playing a lot more of Cyberpunk down the road, because it's something I want to keep enjoying. We got this big expansion coming. but it was so cool to take a look at it on another platform.
me out of line.